If everything is right, Channel Dawnstar is on the air. Big red nose. Big hair. I'm doing bozo. Hey everybody, welcome to my live stream. I think I'm live. Well, I know I'm alive, but I think I'm live. I gotta look. Oh, there it is. Okay. Shut up, damn you. Boy, you guys jumped in so fast. How did you do that? Wait, I gotta shut that down. Gotta make that small. Rachel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, that's me. Patrick, welcome, man. I'm surprised at how fast you got here. Magic. I hope you mean that tenderly, because I'm bringing back the old bozo stuff. But yeah, I was doing some editing. I was watching some videos. I made a video and posted it, my pickups. And then I was doing some editing, and I was like, I don't have to get up tomorrow morning, so let's go live. What the hell? I'm going live, damn it. I'm going live. Notifications. So when I go live, but I'm not live yet, if I'm like setting up the live thing, Patrick, do you guys get notifications that Rogers Channel Downstar is going live? Is that how it works? I don't know because I've never seen that type of thing before. Um, Whenever anybody that I subscribe to goes live, I never see anything that says, "Oh, he's going live." So explain that, Patrick. Yes, Rachel. Yes. So I'm guessing you're answering my question, or you're enjoying my bozo person. Uh, how's Eric feeling, man? I hope he's not sick anymore. I hope he's doing well. I hope you and your little one are doing well. Um, I know Eric was kind of ill and he couldn't join us on some previous streams. I see live in 30 minutes. That's weird because I'm live now. Why would you see answering the question? Why would you see live in 30 minutes when I'm live now? Um, that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It's like you're gonna miss the whole opening of me doing da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Grand prize game. Da, 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 da. It's Bozo. Hey, that's me. Yes, he is better. He probably got sick from me. Yeah, well, young families, I've noticed, and I've been through there. Uh, uh, you tend to spread the virus around everybody. The husband is sick, and then he gets better, and the wife gets sick, and then the kid gets sick, and then the husband gets sick again. And it's just like a revolving door. Um, I hope all of you guys are doing really, really well, and I hope the sickness flies away. Fly, 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 Clarice. Fly, fly, fly away from your home. Um, fly, 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 Clarice. Oh man, I'm such a movie geek. Um, oh, wait. Well, no. When I get a notification about someone going live, I get a 30-minute warning. Well, how do you, if I go on like in 5 minutes, how do you get a 30-minute warning? That's weird. That's because I just went online. I just went on, set it all up. It was less than 5 minutes. How did you get a 30-minute warning? I Unless Facebook or YouTube only tells you after 30 minutes. Rachel, how did you know I was online? Did you get an instant um, notification saying that channel downstairs online and that's why you came in? I don't get that. I don't get that. Hey, hey, I ain't got time to bleed. Come on in here, man. Come on in here, Sasha. Oh, I guess what do I copy? Do I copy this? Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let me do that. Does that work? That might work. All right, Sasha, get your butt in here. I love you, man. Um, if you press the bell icon, you get a notification on your devices. I'm on the mend. It happens. Okay, so if you're on the bell but it still doesn't explain why you get a notification so that says that I'm going on in 30 minutes and I'm on now. That's kind of weird because I just jumped on. Um, Eric says if you click on the bell, you'll get a notification when someone goes live. The notification is sent to your phone if you have an app. Okay, but what about Patrick saying he got a 30-minute warning? That's kind of weird. I understand the bell thing saying, oh, he's live. Okay, let me go to him. But to get a 30-minute warning, that's kind of weird. How does that happen? Pat, what's going on with you? The 30 minutes notification happens only when you schedule a live. But I didn't schedule. I just went on live. I just, that's a weird, ugly looking face. I just went on live. There was no 30-minute notification. It was just, here I am. Wow. I don't know. I don't know how you guys are getting your info. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? I had a horrible day, but I'm better now. I'm home. I don't have to work tomorrow morning, which is probably making me feel much better. I don't have to go until 2 p.m., go in until 2 p.m., so I can sleep in the morning. When I have these overnight and these morning shifts, 6 to 2, I'm already yawning. I hate them. I hate them, man. I hate them. I guess I got an instant notification. It pops up on your subscription. I'm already yawning. I hate them. Sasha, turn your volume down.
Hi.
Hi, my friend. How's it going, my buddy?
Okay.
That they will be live soon. Giving live right away. Not send an early notification. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube is doing that. Because, like I said, I just went on instantly. I never sent a message out saying I was going to go out on 30 minutes. So I don't know.
I've got a response to that.
Sure, go ahead.
That don't make no sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
To quote my own video.
I mean, I'm going on live.
No,
I go on and I hit the live button and I'm like, hey, everybody, I'm live. And then
it's
he
as if they
says,
know. They
Patrick
know.
says we're going live in 30 minutes. How does it know? I'm sitting on the couch 30 minutes ago.
No, before you knew yourself you were going to do it, they knew. That's
Yeah, it's like YouTube knew. Zuckerberg knew I was going to go on live later. I don't know. I don't know. Well, actually, I wasn't on the couch. I was playing GTA. So
um,
maybe GTA said he's thinking about going on live. I don't know. I don't know. We're supposed to get snow again on that. Yeah, I heard 3 inches. Uh, we're supposed to get little flurries, but not supposed to stick here in Chicago. Well, Rolling Meadows. So, Blu-ray Madness, welcome. You want to join? The link is up above.
why can I not see the chat? It says group chat, but there's nothing in there.
It's on YouTube. It's all there.
I've closed YouTube because the sound, but I don't see it in
No,
Google
no,
chat.
no, no, no. Mute the sound. Mute or mute the sound on YouTube, and then do the pop-out chat. You'll get it.
I can't. Oh, pop out chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Patrick says thanks. I don't know for what, but you're welcome. I don't know what I've done, but you're welcome.
Watch your new pickups video. What language is the two-part Indian movie? Oh, it's English. Oh, no. It's Indian. It's Indian with English subtitles. So if you're one of those guys that will not watch any foreign film with English subtitles, dude, read. It, you're missing so much if you watch foreign films and you got to see them dubbed. You're missing so much because there are so many foreign films out there that are not dubbed. But they're
Yes.
great movies. They're freaking amazing movies. Bahubali, Bahubali, and man, they're in Indian and they have English subtitles, but you got to read them, man. You got to read them. But my God, I watched half of it tonight. Um, after I watched some TV, I watched the first Bahubali movie because I want to revisit them, and it's Indian language with English subtitles. So you gotta give way, man. See more foreign films with English subtitles. You sent us subliminal messages for the 30-minute schedule. I must have. I must have. I was sitting on the couch. I must have sent. I'm going on live. 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't know. I will watch foreign films. I just watched City of God is amazing. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Which is my
I'm
favorite.
guilty of not watching those. Rachel, yeah. Uh, Eric too. I know Eric doesn't like foreign films. He doesn't like to read. Uh, I don't read that fast. Well, you just gotta you get into the rhythm, you know. Seven Samurai and Three Outlaw Samurai are good foreign films. Yes, they are, Patrick. Um, Sasha, how you been doing, buddy?
Um, Actually, I'm okay now because yesterday I had such a strong MS pain that I jumped so hard I pulled a muscle in my back, and I've just realised now the pain is gone. So, I just noticed.
That's good. That's good.
Mm.
Like I said at the very beginning, I had a bad day today. My knees, my stomach, everything was just.
Oh,
I was vomiting. It was just. It wasn't a good time. It wasn't a good time today until I got home and was able to just sit and relax and watch some TV.
do you know the cause of it? Was it reaction to?
No. Well, I know my legs and my knees. from now on, I'll be walking with a cane
Oh dear.
because my legs will go out like that. Um, so I need the cane for support. The dry heaving, um, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I think it's a medicine problem. A mixture of the medicines I'm taking is causing me just to dry heave. And then I started thinking, I get a lot of, I, we're getting medical, but we're getting kind of gross too. My sinuses and my throat get a lot of phlegm. Um, and I remember my brother having a problem. He's in his 60s now. Having a problem where if there was too much buildup in his throat, even when eating, he would just have to vomit spit, basically. Um, and that's what I'm noticing I'm doing. I'm not vomiting anything from my stomach. It's just all sinus and muck from my throat. And then once it's clear, I'm fine. So
This
I might have the same problem he has. It might be hereditary. Um,
this happened to
because
me.
what's that?
I had the same thing once. I hadn't eaten anything, but it was basically projectile vomit.
See,
Um,
no, I have nothing coming up. Nothing
oh,
coming up but spit, basically. There's nothing from my stomach coming up. I mean, I could eat a meal and then get the urge, and then this is disgusting, but but have to spew, and it's all dry. It's nothing's coming from the stomach. It's just spit from my sinuses and my neck, which is there, a bunch of spit in there. And then once that's cleared, I'm fine. So I don't know if it's a medical thing. I don't know if it's a medicine thing. I don't know if it's just a heredity thing. Um, but it isn't like I'm getting sick on food. I'm still getting the nourishment. I'm still holding down the food. It's just a. Why are we talking?
we're going to have
Let's
a go
move
into
on. I don't want to talk about this live,
it.
which we have been.
I just
Uh,
wa- I just watched a good foreign film and actually forgot that it was foreign language. Once you get into the story, the subtitles are kind of just secondary.
well, yeah. I mean, you just get used to them. You get used to them. What was the film?
The Korean film Mother.
Oh,
I saw maybe the last
dancing woman in the field.
and a couple of minutes into it, you just forget you're reading the subtitles. It just becomes natural, or to me anyway.
Yeah.
But
What did you or how did you like that movie?
very much. It was very compelling and gripping and emotional.
Very
I re-
Hitchcockian, isn't it?
yeah, one sequence in particular. Yeah,
Yeah. The scene when she sneaks into the guy's house to get the club
yeah, yeah.
is pretty damn intense. But mom's got to take care of her son, and when you find out everything, and then the train ride on the way at the end, and you realize, and the son realizes what she did is pretty. I think that's pretty amazing, And then the final shot bookends with the first shot, where
Yes,
she's in the field, basically just dancing.
yeah.
Um, I think that's a amazing film, amazing film. Um, we're missing the chat. Let's go on to the chat. What am I doing here?
But I still don't know why Patrick thanked me because I didn't do anything.
By Patrick what?
He said thank you, Sasha. I don't know why. Because for what? For being here, I don't know. I haven't done anything. I haven't said anything.
Downfall. Man, the movie that makes memes. That memes every single thing that Hitler's seen. Need to add more foreign. Eric, like more. Eric just said, "Where the f did you hear he didn't like foreign films?" Because you don't review any of them, Eric. I want to see you review more foreign films, and that he doesn't like subtitles. He has no problems, even has a few foreign films. I've never said he didn't like them. If anything, I'll just say it right now. I want to see more. I want to see some foreign films reviewed. I loved your Friday 5 and 6 reviews. Those are great. Try salt water, Leroy says. Do it when you wake up. It will assess the mucus. Okay, I'll try that. I've been polygamy for a month. I have what? I have been phlegmy. I was gonna say you've been polygamy. Wait a minute. What have you been doing? Hey, reality. Hey, what's going on, man? America's best freelance. Oh, I know who he is. Jesus Christ. America's best freelance writer. He is. Please excuse him, everyone in the chat, and Sasha. He is like Jay. He is like Jay. That's all I'll say. He's a friend from high school. I know him very well. He's a great guy, but he's like Jay. I watched King Arthur tonight with Keira Knightley and Clive Owen. I have not seen that flick.
Yeah.
I have not seen that madness. I'll have to see that. Do you like the Raid films? Oh, yeah. I just watched Raid 1 the other night. 2 nights ago. Not last night, the night before. I watched Raid 1, and I plan on watching Raid 2 very soon. I freaking love the Raid films. Those are great. Those are great action flicks. Sasha, have you seen the Raid films?
I've got them both, but I tried watching the first one. I just was turned off by the excessive nature of the violence.
There's a lot of violence. Yeah, there's a lot of brutal fight scenes.
But,
action, just knives in the head and gunshots, and you probably wouldn't like John Wick either. Have you seen any of the John Wick films?
I do like the John Wick films.
Really? That violence doesn't bother you?
No, because it's comic book style violence. Then you don't know those people. It's video game violence.
Yeah, but don't you think the Raid is that way too? He's going from floor to floor. He's knifing people. He's
I just remember the
people, kicking people.
The scene where those men are all stood in front of him and he's going through them one at a time. Is it with a hammer? That kind of when it dwells on the violence. In John Wick, it's over so fast. I didn't watch the Raid enough to maybe form an opinion of it, but it just seemed to be kind of prolonged.
Yeah, I would say give it another chance. I mean, it is violent. It's like over the top, but it's over the top action. It really is. It's not realistic action, realistic deaths. So
maybe I was just in the wrong frame of mind to see it. Probably you wouldn't like Game of Thrones. Me, I do like Game of Thrones. And I just watched, talking of violence, I just watched a film today. I had a strange experience. I watched a film and I didn't fall asleep.
Which one?
The Hateful Eight.
Oh, you didn't fall asleep through that 3-hour film, huh?
I stayed awake and really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like it too. Not a lot of people like it, but well, not a lot of people, but there are quite a few people that don't like that movie because it's too talky.
Oh, I had no problem with the dialogue.
I had no problem either. I mean, maybe because I used to do theater, that it was like 12 Angry Men. It was just all talk.
Yeah, the drama was in the dialogue, so there was nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Um,
I just think
I, I I think we talked about this before. What's your favorite Tarantino film?
I'm not sure. Maybe
Have you seen them all?
I would say either Pulp Fiction or Jackie Brown.
Oh, Jackie Brown, good movie. Yeah. Have you seen all of them?
Every single one. Yeah, I have seen them. Yeah, yeah. I saw Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, and Jackie Brown all in the cinema
Hmm.
when they were new. Pulp
I I
Reservoir Dogs was a midnight showing because the film was banned here for quite a long time.
really, really. I'm always drawn back to Res Dogs. I mean, I love the style. I love the story, the comedy of Pulp. Um, I love the Jackie Brown, the retro '70s. Um, Kill Bill, I'll put that aside. Hateful Eight, I really, really like. Like I said, it was like 12 Angry Men. Who's the guilty one? You know. But
Yeah,
I'm always drawn back to Res Dogs, man. I don't know. That movie is just so gut wrenchingly
tense.
tense, and the way the storytelling is, where it's flashbacks, and then there's a story that someone says, and you see that story, and it's, I don't know, and oh, I can't think of the guy's name, the old guy that passed away sadly, that was in the short movie Red. um
Lawrence Harvey, no,
Lawrence something. Yeah, Lawrence something. Man, he was so great in that flick. You know,
Lawrence. Um, I,
Torrance? Lawrence
no,
Torrance? No.
Lawrence. I forget his name as well.
Somebody in the chat will tell us. Um, Telby? No. But anyway, he was so great in that film, and the opening scene with them in the restaurant, and what's his name talking about like a virgin, and the Madonna song, and Steve Buscemi, man. There's so much I love in that, and so I don't know. I'm still feeling Res Dogs is my favorite Tarantino film. Uh, Lawrence Tierney, Lawrence Tierney, I believe.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. That's me. That's just me. That's just me. All
I
right,
actually,
let's
I
go ahead.
actually, I know I'm in the minority, but I do like Death Proof as well.
No, I do.
That says it all.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take the Rodriguez movie over the Death Proof.
As a homage, I thought it was good.
Yeah, no, I'll take Planet Terror over Death Proof all the time.
Yeah, sure, but
Um,
all about Tarantino.
Reality says thoughts on the next Halloween and Friday the 13th movies coming out. I'm not so interested in the Halloween movie because I like two, and I kind of wish if they were going to reboot it, they should have done a three. I understand this new movie is going to take place after one, which which ignores two, three, and all the others, which is fine with me. Uh, Season of the Witch is its own thing, which is fine. But to ignore two and make it nowadays, like all these years have passed, I don't know. I really love the connection between one and two taking place in one night. Um, and the end of Michael Myers, you know, Loomis shooting him in the eyes and them all blowing up. I really, really like that. So I don't know how I feel about that. Sasha, how do you feel about the new Halloween film?
I think I can't really say until I've seen it, but I think
Well, of
it might be
course, of course.
it might be done right. Could be done right because the people involved are
At least it's not Rod Zombie.
yeah, true
Yeah,
romance is great.
but do you have? Are you a fan of the Halloween films?
The first, I'm not really a horror fan overall, but I do like the first one.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I'm not really
So
someone
so
to.
you probably have no problem with them redoing or continuing after the first one and not and totally ignoring the second one.
Yeah, and I heard that that's what they're doing with the next Terminator. It's going to pick up where two left off.
Yeah, yeah.
3, 4, and 5 never happened.
I don't know. I don't know. What about well, you don't watch horror films, so you don't
I don't watch.
watch
I don't
Friday the
watch.
13th. Yeah.
I don't
Um,
watch those horror films. No stuff
um,
like the Evil Dead and
reality is Friday. I haven't really looked into it. Is Friday supposed to be a reboot, or is it going to be a continuation of something else? Um, I'll have to scroll down after I go through all these comments and hear your answer. Um, Rachel says probably wouldn't like Game of Thrones. Oh God, Game of Thrones is freaking brilliant, Rachel.
I think that's when I talked about the violence and the rage. She said I wouldn't like Game of Thrones, but I do like Game of Thrones.
No, I mean, Breaking Bad just blew me away. Game of Thrones just blew me away on the other side. Um, I freaking love Game of Thrones. Madness says Hateful Eight is amazing. Is that your first time watch, Sasha?
Yeah, I'm 2 years late or 3 years late now. I don't know. 2015 it was made. But yeah,
Okay,
I'm just seeing it.
and you liked it, right?
I did.
Reality says Hateful Eight is right in the middle for him for Tarantino films. It's the best, but not the best either.
I did think it was a bit excessive, but it's Tarantino, so that's no
The only
surprise.
the only thing I didn't like about Hateful Eight was the Samuel Jackson um, a character. I'd have to say it's the same with uh, um, um, what's the war film, the World War II with Hitler and the burning the theater at the end. I didn't care for Samuel Jackson in that either. He seemed forced. He seemed
Wait,
forced. Samuel Jackson in Hateful Eight really, when he's telling that story about the guy, it was almost too over the top.
no, I
Um,
didn't. I didn't get that at all.
no, no, okay, all right. Um, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me go back here. That's a great opening of a movie. What about Tarantino on Crimson Tide? Yeah, Madness. Tarantino punched up the script, and you could totally tell it when you watch Crimson Tide, and they're talking about Scotty on the start on the Enterprise. Get me out of here type of thing. Um, yeah, I love Crimson Tide. I think it's a great flick. Um, I've always loved Hackman, and Denzel. You can't go wrong with Denzel. But I thought that
Scotty,
script was really tight.
Scotty on the Enterprise. How did you go from Crimson Tide to Star Trek?
There's a scene where he talks to one of the guys on the ship, on the submarine, and he
Hmm.
brings up comic books, and he brings up Scotty on the Enterprise having to fix the motor, fix the thing, just like Scotty has to do on all the Star Trek episodes. And he's, don't you remember that scene?
No, no. Been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah, there's a big scene, and that's kind of a big giveaway with Tarantino punching up that script. Um, but I love Crimson Tide either way. Um, Oh wow, we got a lot of comments. Who's all watching? How many people are watching? Right in the middle. It's not the best. Kill Bill Volume 1 is my fave. Madness says Glorious Bastards. That's the one I'm thinking. Is probably Reality's favorite Tarantino film. See, I'm
That's
a
one I
little
always,
off on that.
that's one I always just forget it exists. I don't really acknowledge that one.
Yeah,
Go,
I'm a little off on that one too. That's where Sam Jackson really irritates me because he just doesn't seem like he fits in with the time period.
well, hang on. In that film, he's only narrating, isn't he? He's not actually.
Yes, yeah, but he's like, listen up, motherfuckers. It just doesn't fit in with the, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't mind Eli Roth. I don't mind any of the other actors. Man, what's his name? The one who won the Oscar is pretty damn fantastic. I love the end theater scene.
Christoph
The
Waltz.
the reflection of the movie on the smoke. There's so many great visual stuff in there. There's great dialogue scenes. The whole King Kong thing in the underground bar is great. But there's just something I don't like about it. I don't know. I don't know. Rachel says, I like Kill Bill movies. Eric says his favorite is Res Dogs. There we go, Eric. You and me together. Um, where does Inglorious Bastards rank for you? Reality, I just told you, kind of. Haven't seen that one. My husband says it was good. Madness says opening scene of Inglorious Bastards is yes, that opening scene with them under the ground, under the floor. That's a great scene. That great dialogue. I think that's what won him the Oscar. Just that opening scene. The farm and the Germans searching for the family. The Swami, welcome Swami. What are your guys' thoughts on True Romance, which was directed by Tony Scott and Tarantino wrote the screenplay to the film?
Yeah.
I freaking love True Romance.
He, did,
I
he didn't direct it because he was doing Reservoir Dogs. Couldn't do both.
yeah, and I don't think he directed Natural Born Killers either
No,
because
Oliver Stone did.
he was busy. Um, and I've read the original script to um, Natural Born Killers, and it's just like Pulp Fiction, where it's all mixed up. It's all unordered. It's in a mixed up order, which I don't know if it would have worked that way. I'm kind of glad Oliver Stone took it over and did what he did because I really like that movie and I love the film stock change. I love how violent that movie is.
I
But
know.
we're
I know he's not.
that's go ahead. Go ahead.
I know Tarantino isn't a fan of what he did with it himself.
Oh, with Natural Born Killers?
Yeah.
Yeah. But talking True Romance, oh man, I freaking love that. So many great actors. Bronson Pinchot. How can you get I what was it? My cousin Larry? We do the dance of joy. That guy to do a serious role where he's just panicking in the elevator and Tom Sizemore, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. It's just the performances that Tony Scott got out of all those guys. Christian Slater. Oh man. The scene. Is it Rosanna Arquette? The scene in the hotel room with Sopranos.
Yeah. Oh, James Gandolfini.
James Gandolfini is outstanding. It's so brutal. It's hard. He takes that toilet thing and bashes it on his head, and oh my god! And then the final scene, which is very John Woo-ish, because when they start shooting, all the feathers are coming down, which is what a John Woo thing does, movie does. God, I freaking love that movie. I so miss um, Chris.
Christopher Walken.
No. Who was in Fast Times? Um, oh man, everybody's gonna tell me in the chat, and I can't think of his name right now. He passed away.
Oh,
I miss him. He was in Shortcuts. He had a great part in Shortcuts, which was totally shocking at the end. Um, Chris. Oh, frick. All right. Anyway, yeah. I love True Romance. I'm gonna
oh,
jump ahead and
Chris
Joe Pesci
Penn.
should be Chris Penn. Chris Penn. Thank you. Who did that? That was dude, CP. Why don't you get in here, man? Um, welcome. I didn't even know you were in here. Um, yeah, Chris Penn, man, was so great in True Romance. Both of them, Tom Sizemore, Chris Penn. Oh, but Shortcuts, man. Have you ever seen Shortcuts, Sasha? Robert
Yeah,
Altman.
I've seen it. Again, not recently, but yeah, I've seen it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's there's several different storylines going on at once, isn't there? If I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
yeah,
Yeah.
with Tim Robbins and Juliet Moore, and it ends with kind of an earthquake that becomes violent. Spoilers away.
Uh,
Um,
yeah, I remember. I have not a strong memory of the film, but I have seen it. Yeah.
yeah, I freaking love that. That's my favorite Robert Altman movie
It's
of all
Jack
time.
Lemmon. It's Jack Lemmon in that.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, the hospital scene where he has the conversation. Yeah, yeah. And is it Bridget Fonda? Um, being the sex phone operator. Um, is it Bridget Fonda? Uh,
I don't remember.
or is it the girl from Fast Times? Um,
Lily Tomlin's in it, isn't she? And Tom Waits.
Tom Waits, Lily Tomlin. Yep, they're all in that. Yeah, she hits the little boy with her car and uh, doesn't know what to do. Oh, I freaking love that movie. I love it. All right, let's go to the chat again. Um,
Someone's saying Joe Pesci should be in a Tarantino film. I think.
isn't Joe Pesci coming back? Isn't he going to be in a Scorsese film or
Well,
something?
yeah, with Al Pacino and De Niro and I don't know who else. The
That's what I
Irish,
heard. That's what I heard. Yeah, yeah.
the Irishman. Yeah, we've been talking
Um,
for years with the de-aging of them, CGI younger versions of them.
really, they're going to
Mm,
do that.
yeah, because the film should have been made 30 years ago, maybe, and so yeah.
Uh, uh, Willie, there he is, asking Sasha about Halloween is like asking about having class. Uh, DP, get in here, man. Yeah, John Carpenter is doing the new score to the new Halloween. I'm not sure, Roger. All I've heard is Halloween is coming out in autumn of 2018. I don't know when it's coming out, but I know it's coming out this year. Um, I have heard of that. I don't know anything about it. I know more about the Halloween film than I know about the Friday the 13th film. Oh, Willie again right now says Friday is stuck in legal hell. Um, you're correct. John Carpenter is doing the score. Yeah. Didn't mean to put that in there. Sam Jackson is the voiceover. Yeah. I got that wrong. Sorry. Mustafa Akkad Sin. Didn't Mustafa die in the 9/11 tragedy? The plane? Didn't he die? Wasn't he on one of those planes? I thought I heard that. Um, the Swami says, with True Romance, Tarantino had such a well-written characters and dialogue and performances from Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, and
Gary Oldman.
Christopher Walken were brilliant. So was um,
Gary
oh,
Oldman.
why do I have to do this and I can't think of their names? Oh, Gary Oldman
Gary
and
Oldman. Uh, um,
Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt.
um, I'm trying to remember his character's name. I can't remember it.
Which character?
Virgil? No, Gary Oldman. Something like
Oh,
Virgil.
Gary Oldman. Yeah, yeah. You bitches clocking me, and there's some titties on the screen up there. And then Brad Pitt is a stoner. You know, it's like, you want some? Um, top five favorite directors of all time. Okay, hold that. We'll do that. Um, let me just go
Fine.
through, catch up on everything. Yes, Bridget Fonda, the new Scorsese film with De Niro and Pesci, and others. I'm going to be Netflix movie
Drexler.
about.
His name was Drexler.
Just for the Irishman, Roger Uncle Don has Annihilation. I have Annihilation. I downloaded it from Mrs. Torrance today. Um,
Yeah, I've not watched it yet.
you're confronting him with 19. I know I'm not pretty, but I'm not a pair of titties. Yeah, that's CP. Get your ass in here. All right. Favorite directors of all time, Sasha.
Five. Well, right off the top of my head, I'd say maybe Jim Jarmusch, Kurosawa,
Of course.
um, Hitchcock might be in there because it's pretty versatile. That's three. Uh, might have to say Michael Mann because I love his range and I just
Yeah,
like his style so much.
yeah.
Um,
Do you think
and
that Chris Nolan is very much like Michael Mann?
no,
Do you see a difference between them?
oh yeah, a big difference. I
Okay,
mean, maybe on the surface level there's a similarity, but it's just surface.
okay, okay.
I mean, obviously the Dark Knight kind of paid homage to Heat,
Hmm.
but other than that, is there a similarity? Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, it just seems he does these dark, gritty. Um, Michael Mann. He does these dark, gritty, really good stories, and I kind of find Nolan that way too. But taking the time we're living in consideration, he's a little more advanced. But I find him very similar to Michael Mann. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, you're probably not the only one who thinks that.
I might be. I might be. Um, Madness says Hitchcock, Ridley Scott, Peter Berg, Scorsese, Sergio Leone. Yes, all good. All good.
Peter Berg is surprising. He's not made many films, has he? Only a handful.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I might have to say Stanley Kubrick in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Kubrick would be in mine. Scorsese, Kubrick, P.T. Anderson, although he has a small catalog, but um, Hitchcock definitely. Um, I'd have to go back and say, oh, frack, what is his name? Um, 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 It's a Wonderful Life. And,
Oh,
oh,
Frank Capra. No,
Frank Capra. Thank you. Frank Capra.
no,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yes. Frank Capra. That's what I was thinking of. That's who I was thinking of. I'd have to go back. I love his films, man. I love all his films. I don't think I've seen one that I did not like. Um, but yeah, that would probably be mine. Um, and
No, no. Peter Berg. That's not true, is it? Blu-ray Man.
Kaufman. And I love old Kaufman, the old Toxic Avenger guy.
No, Blu-ray Madness. Michael Mann made Collateral, not Peter Berg. I know that because
oh my
Collateral
gosh.
didn't best
Oh, Kaufman.
great value films. It's not. Peter Berg was in Collateral, but as an actor.
Yeah.
You're talking about as an actor or director? Because I know he starred in Collateral, but he didn't direct it. I thought the question was who's your favorite directors.
Oh wait. High Water, Hitchcock.
Oh, Blu-ray Madness.
Lone Survivor, Deep Rudder.
That was a troll. That was a troll, and I want to. I did remove it because I didn't want to be taken down for him coming into. I don't know if you caught the end of my last stream, but there's something happened that was regrettable. Which Blu-ray Madness is asking about now.
I don't remember this animation.
Yeah, a troll came in and kind of it ended on a bad note. And that's why I'm no longer going to put the link in the chat for anyone to join, because I'll just send it out to specific people to avoid that happening again.
But that's kind of like Russian roulette. That's kind of fun. That's how we got Babu in one of my very first streams, where he was like totally high on crack, and he was like, "I don't know what I'm doing here."
He was being racist. He was being racist and homophobic and not good. Just not good.
Wait, we got a new person. You know what's funny? Women's rights. There's an interesting name for a channel.
Yeah.
Okay, let's think of Sasha. What is your least? What movie do you hate the most?
I think I was asked this recently, and yeah, I did. I didn't give a very good answer. I said,
"What are you turned off by that you've seen?" I mean, I know you don't like horror films. You haven't seen many or whatever. But what movie have you seen that you really hated?
Let me think. I never really get that strong of a reaction unless maybe it's something I see and I don't know what it is before I see it. Because usually I know what the film is before I see it, so I don't watch.
Is there a movie you've seen that you will never buy the Blu-ray of?
Oh, sure. Yeah. ones that I don't like. Um, um, I can't think what they are though.
A Madness, I kind of that's a guilty pleasure. I kind of like sex tape. Maybe because I have a soft spot for Cameron Diaz. I don't know. In her underwear.
no, no,
But
no, no.
enough said. Enough said.
But which film do I hate?
Passion is so horrible to sit through. But
When you, as in, couldn't find any redeeming qualities, or just because usually I can find something I like about any film. Uh,
really, no, something you just don't like. You don't.
um,
You'll
yeah,
never watch it again.
um, well, Blue Romantis is saying bad teacher. That was funny. Not to me, it wasn't. I found that quite
I
desperate.
haven't seen
Oh,
Bad
here,
Teacher.
here you go. Bad, dirty grandpa.
Oh, okay.
No, 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 no. There's no chance I'm going to see that again. Yeah, I did hate that. And it wasn't because it was crude. It was just I just seeing how low Robert De Niro sunk to that level. It just
Yeah.
was. It was kind of. I felt sorry for him.
Reality, I think we're exactly the same. I'm thinking Scorsese, Hitchcock, Spielberg. Oh, I didn't say Spielberg. Kubrick and Wes Anderson. Oh, I didn't say Wes Anderson. Yeah, I said P.T. Anderson. Um, Apocalypto was amazing. I thought.
Yeah,
I think everything that so far everything that he has directed um, is pretty damn amazing. Um, say what you will about his politics and his racism, whatever. Um, I love his movies. His movies are great. I don't know. P.T. Anderson, man. Magnolia, Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood. I mean, those movies are. I haven't seen Phantom. What is it? Phantom Thorn, Phantom, whatever
Fred.
Thread. I haven't seen that one yet, so I can't say anything about that. But and the Master, I haven't seen the Master yet. So, but those first three, oh my God, that's like I said, he's a modern day Scorsese. He knows how to move the camera. He's Frack, man. There's so much in those three movies that I can talk about. Um, but anyway, yeah, yeah. Mel Gibson is amazing. Um, Soldiers. No, I have not seen Soldiers.
We were soldiers.
Oh, We Were Soldiers. No, I
I
have
think
not.
that's a film he what didn't direct but starred in.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Oliver Stone is great, especially Platoon. Yeah, I also like Oliver Stone. He doesn't make my top five, but JFK,
I really
NB,
love
NBK,
Born on the 4th of July. I really rate.
yeah, Born on the Fourth. What is it? U-Turn. U-Turn, totally underrated movie. I freaking love U-Turn. Um, yeah, he's very underrated, and he doesn't make my top five, but he's I like his work. I love his experimentation of film. Um, what he does with it. how he manipulates things. I really like that. Um,
And,
what movie does everyone like better, Platoon or Full Metal Jacket?
I
Reality
think
asks.
I think Full Metal Jacket has more replay value. I'm not saying better, but I think it has more replay value than Platoon does.
See, I'd have to disagree. I think Platoon does. I would rather watch Platoon over Full Metal. Full Metal has a great opening sequence.
But they're so different in their approach.
Yeah, it's hard to compare them, but Platoon, man, Platoon is it bookends beautifully with Charlie Sheen getting in there, getting to know what it's all about. The battle scene with Willem Dafoe getting shot the hell up, and then the final scene where Charlie Sheen is being taken away and all these new recruits are coming in. I think it's a perfect bookend movie. It's pretty damn great, if you ask me. So I would go Platoon out of those two. What movie? No, must watch. We Were Soldiers is such a great performance. I'll go Full Metal over Platoon by a slim margin. Please watch We Were Soldiers, Roger. Yeah, I will watch it. I'll definitely search it out. How about this rank? These three war films: Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket, or Platoon? I'll go Apocalypse. I freaking love Apocalypse. Sasha?
Yeah, I agree with what they said. Apocalypse Now first, Full Metal Jacket second, and Platoon last.
See, I would switch Platoon
Um,
and then
I
Full
was
Metal
so
Jacket.
I was so disturbed by Platoon the first time I saw it, and that's probably the reason why I put it last. I'm not saying it's not good; it is,
Yeah.
but it's
But
the
it is
least
disturbing. It's
it's
so disturbing. Yeah.
the least enjoyable
Yeah. Yeah.
thing.
And then I would have to throw in there the uh what's that Michael J. Fox and Sean Penn film. Uh
Casualties of War, Brian De Palma. Yeah,
Casualties of War, Brian De Palma. Yeah, that you have to throw that in there because that's pretty tough to watch, man. That's yeah, yeah. But Apocalypse, hands down. Uh,
yeah.
that thing is amazing, especially when you know the history of how he put that together.
That's difficult to beat.
Oh my God, it's very difficult to beat. All right, my art is anything else in it. Believe that order, I think. Why, why were you disturbed, Sasha? Blu-ray Madness asks.
Well, the camp scene, the scene in the camp, um, where they raid the village. That was this.
Oh, in the butt of the gun.
Yeah,
And,
exactly. That really made a mark on me.
yeah, yeah. The camp scene. Yeah, and it kind of, yeah. Casualty Wars is good. Yes, it is. Reality says yes. Um, yeah. Wow, we got into war movies. Well, this is cool. This is what it's all about. Let's just talk about all kind of movies. Um, Sasha, what is the funniest movie you've ever seen?
Oh, funniest. There's so many um, great comedies I love. Spinal Tap could be one of them.
Okay, top five. Top five. Because I know there's a lot. I know there's a lot. Top five.
Um, have you got a top five? Do you know? Um,
I could probably come up with one.
Maybe some like it hot, some like it hot. Maybe in there.
Which is why I haven't done my videos on top 10 comedies, top 10 action, top 10 horror. That's why I haven't done it, because it's kind of really, really hard.
Spinal Tap, some like it hot.
Oh,
I know it's not a great film, but See No Evil, Hear No Evil has a lot of laugh out loud.
Gene Wilder. Yes.
Yeah. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Um, I'm a big fan of Harlem Nights.
Wow.
Just,
Okay.
just,
Okay.
just for pure laughs. It's very funny all the way through, I think.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I'm forgetting something. I know I am. Um,
Madness said a few. Are any of these them? Dodgeball. Get them to
no,
the Greek. Ted.
that's
Dumb and Dumber.
Dodgeball. It's not for me. I didn't even. No, it's not my humor.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Not mine either. Not mine either. Just asking. What did you said four? Three.
oh, more recent film, Death at a Funeral. That's hilarious.
Oh, the
That,
original Frank Oz, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen the remake, even though Zoe Saldana is in it. I heard terrible things about it. But no, I did see it, and I just thought, no, it's just a poor imitation.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like word for word. Yeah.
but yeah, the original is laugh out loud funny.
Yeah, I'd have to say, of course, The Great Race. It's a mad, 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 mad world. A funny thing happened on the way to the forum. Um, two more. Two more. Um,
Now, could Showgirls be considered a comedy?
I don't think so. Uh,
Pretty funny.
Comedy.
Funny
You know,
people.
I'm Kingpin. Kingpin. I freaking love Kingpin. And let me give you one more. One more.
I really like another.
Oh, that's hard. This is hard, man. This is.
Another one I like is Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yes. Oh yeah. Do you mind if I pee? He's just like, oh, what? I what?
Oh,
Can't can't think of a fifth one. I can't think of a fifth one.
Blu-ray Madness has brought up two Seth Rogen films. I really like Pineapple Express, and it has really great replay
Oh
value.
yes,
I
yes.
don't know if it's how funny I would rate it, but it's a really. I find a lot of his films have great replay value, and that's definitely one of them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, The Night Before, the Christmas movie
Oh yeah,
that I just picked up. It's hilarious. I think.
I just rewatched that. Yeah, for the second time.
Yeah, yeah.
For the first time.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen Sausage Party yet. I haven't seen
It's
Sausage.
not. It's not big. It's not clever, but it is funny.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Sausage Party. A lot of people find it offensive. I liked it. I could see the humor in it.
I'd have to go back to a Laurel and Hardy movie. I got to throw a classic in there and say, oh frack, what is it called? It's the one where Oliver goes to get Stanley from the war um, home, and he thinks he has no legs, but he does have legs.
Yeah,
Blockheads. I think it's
I
Blockheads.
I went through a phase of watching all of those films. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I
Oh,
got all the shorts. I think it's Blockheads. There's going to be a fight. And they're going down all the stairs.
how could I forget Mel Brooks, Young Frankenstein?
Oh, Young Frankenstein. Exactly. Exactly. Blazing Saddles. Come on. Oh, there's just too many. There's too many.
Yeah, well, Young Frankenstein's got to be up there surely because it's just it's non-stop.
It's so well done. It's
Yeah,
so well done. I can think of so many words, so many quotes from that movie. Werewolf, werewolf, werewolf.
walk this way.
If I could walk that way, I.
Yeah, that's definitely. Well, that's another one that nearly. Last time I saw it, I nearly passed
Oh,
out.
oh, Madness says Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Of course, I freaking love that movie. Oh. Reality asks you, Sasha, what part of the UK are you from? Central or East?
I was asking me that. I thought that was into Blu-ray Madness.
I think he's asking you.
Um,
Oh, wait, maybe he is Blu-ray Madness because Madness answered Scotland. Who's from Scotland? Blu-ray Madness are the guy. No, tell us where you're from, Sasha.
what, the city?
Where? Yeah, not your address, but where you're from.
I live in Bristol.
Bristol. Okay.
There you go. Which,
Wow.
if you see my out and abouts, maybe you can guess that from all the road signs.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Those are. Oh, I got to do that new one with Jay. I gotta bleep that.
No, I don't have a Scottish accent because I'm not from Scotland. I've got cousins from Scotland who live in Scotland. One of them actually lives in Canada as well.
Okay, we went through horror films, went through comedies. All right, Sasha. Top five favorite films of all time. That's hard. I can't. No, I retract that. I retract that. That's too. That's too hard.
I spotted that Blu-ray Madness. Is that something that should be changed? You see that comment?
Shows a business sign right outside your house.
Well,
How? How?
I haven't actually shown my house on camera.
No.
That's
So
just me.
how would one business show where you live?
And yeah, there's no. I'm not showing. That wasn't my house I was leaving. That was not my house, so that's not the case.
Yeah, yeah. A pizza video. I had pizza last night. I didn't do a video. I don't know. I'm gonna do a dance video soon.
Hmm.
Someday, reality. Someday. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's private business and Google's Maps. Um, no, but that was in his house, so he was parked at another business
Yeah, that wasn't.
when
That
he
was,
pulled out of there. Yeah.
that was
So
just. That was just a business.
yeah, it's not showing where he lives. I kind of told him, you know, don't do that. Don't show where you live. Um, so I think I think you're safe, man. I totally do.
Hmm.
That place you pulled out of in the last video, I'm sure that wasn't your house. That was another
No.
place. Yeah.
Did you notice the car on the ramp, the garage, and everything? That wasn't my house.
Yeah. 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 Um,
Oh,
Sasha,
yeah.
you don't question. Changing the subject. You don't watch horror movies, but what is the worst or scariest horror movie you have seen?
Um, I don't know if it would be even considered to be a horror film, but I found it pretty horrific. Um, Hard Candy.
Well, that's pretty horrific. Yeah, yeah, I
It
agree
gave
with
me
you.
nightmares. It gave me tension headaches. So, and
Did
when I
you
was,
did you go through the whole thing,
yeah, I
or did you
didn't, I
stop?
didn't, I watched it all, but I was telling myself, this is just a film. This is just a film. But I could envision it actually happening. So it really messed with my mind.
Yeah, yeah, that movie does mess with your mind. Yeah. Um,
I know there's more violent films with more gore and stuff like Evil Dead, but that's the one that made a mark on me. So maybe Hard Candy.
yeah. Madness asks, have you watched Shallows yet? I have not.
I haven't. I've made a custom sleeve for it because
You're planning on buying it?
I found it for £3.50. So I thought that's a great price. And someone actually convinced me in the last stream. They said 10 out of 10. They didn't know they were going to love it so much. Um, and it's got Blake Lively in it. That's not a bad thing.
Hmm.
They said it's not particularly gory, which I was worried about.
Reality really likes Blake Lively.